Long ago, in the heart of an ancient African village, there lived a young woman named Nne. She was known for her beauty, but even more for her kindness and grace. Suitors came from far and wide, hoping to win her heart, but Nne was patient, always telling her parents, "I will marry only the man who understands the rhythm of my soul." One humid evening, as the sun melted into the horizon and the air hummed with the sound of cicadas, a tall stranger arrived in the village. His skin was as dark as a moonless night, his eyes glimmered like stars, and his voice was smooth as flowing water. The villagers, curious but cautious, watched as he approached Nne's family home. The stranger introduced himself as Eo, a traveler from a distant land. He was charming, respectful, and spoke with a wisdom that captivated Nne. Over the following weeks, he brought her rare gifts, beautiful seashells, fragrant herbs, and stories of places beyond her wildest dreams. Nne felt as though Eo could see into her soul, and despite her parents' whispered concerns, she agreed to marry him. The wedding was a grand celebration. Drums thundered, feet danced, and voices rose in joyful song. Yet, as the last of the embers faded from the wedding fires, Eo took Nne's hand and whispered, "We must leave tonight." Nne hesitated, but love and trust blinded her doubts. They traveled through thick forests and across wide rivers. The farther they went, the more desolate the landscape became. The trees stood lifeless, twisted like ancient spirits, and the air grew cold and heavy. Nne's wedding dress, once vibrant, became torn and dull. Her heart whispered warnings, but she silenced them with thoughts of her husband's once warm smile. One night, as they camped beside a still, black river, Nne noticed something strange. Eo stood at the water's edge, yet his reflection did not appear in the river's surface. A chill passed through her. She remembered the elders' stories, warnings of spirits that walked among the living, seeking to lure souls into the world of the dead. A sickening realization crept into her heart: she had married a ghost. Fear took root. That night, as Eo slept, Nne quietly gathered her things and slipped away into the darkness. The forest was dense, branches tearing at her clothes and skin, but she ran, her heart pounding louder than the wind through the trees. Behind her, Eo woke and gave chase, his voice no longer soft and kind but cold and hollow, echoing through the night. "You are mine forever," he wailed. "You cannot escape me." Nne's feet bled, her breath came in ragged gasps, but she did not stop. As dawn's light broke over the land, she stumbled into her village, collapsing at the feet of her parents. The elders acted swiftly, drawing a protective circle around her with sacred ash and chanting ancient words. Eo's spirit arrived moments later, but the barrier held firm. He stood on the edge of the village, his form flickering like a dying flame, before disappearing with a final, mournful cry. Nne survived, but she was forever changed. Her eyes, once full of light, held a deep sadness, a reminder of the thin line between love and danger. She never spoke of her time with the ghost, but the villagers told her story as a warning to the young: always listen to the wisdom of the elders, and be mindful of those who enter your life from the shadows. For not every love story is what it seems, and some hearts, once touched by darkness, never fully return to the light.